Saludos familia, bienvenidos nuevamente a Tactical Noize. Mi nombre es Ismael Carlos, nos encontramos en Dallas, Texas con la convención de la NRA en el día de hoy. Hoy estamos en el booth de Viridian Optics. Casey nos va a estar hablando un poquito acerca de lo que tenemos. Casey, please show us what you have, present yourself to our crew, make sure to say hi to the people from Puerto Rico.
Sure, hi there people from Puerto Rico. Thanks for stopping and seeing us here at Viridian Weapon Technologies. I'm Casey Carlson, Director of Engineering, and I got a few things I'd love to show you. I would always like to start with our new C series. We have a system that comes with a charger. It charges within the holster, but it also features what we call our instant on. So when you pull it out, it turns on as it goes in.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
I'd rather be pulling triggers than pushing buttons in certain situations, you know what I mean, right? So all of our C series do that. We have light and laser combinations, we have lights only, we have lasers only, and we have different sizes. We have a fit for the P365 with the custom rail.
Okay.
We have Glock specific and Walther specific lights and lasers that are designed to fit with the gun and look good with the gun.
Yeah, there has to be a relation between the gun and the sight and the gun and the light, right?
Exactly.
You have a better
don't want to see
compatibility.
gaps. You don't want to, you want it to look like it belongs, right?
Yep. True. More comfortable as well to have it properly.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, we also have a line of optics. This is our RFX 35. That's an RMR footprint. We do green dots and everything because your eyes generally see green better. And also with astigmatism, you'll notice a lot of times the red has more of a burst than the green. It keeps a tighter dot for people with issues with their eyes like I have.
That's nice. Yeah, my dad actually loves green dots more than red dots, so we definitely understand that the green dot has a lot of possibilities better than, or enhancements better than the red one.
And especially with the laser. With the laser, with the two lasers of equal power output, one red, one green, because your eyes are more accustomed to seeing green, it looks brighter just because.
I didn't know that part. That's pretty awesome.
You can see it from a greater distance by about 2x.
That's cool.
So we also have footprints for, say, an RFX 11 here. This is a shield footprint. Fits nicely onto the smaller guns.
Okay.
This one actually has ambient light sensing, so it changes its brightness based on what the lighting condition is.
That's awesome.
That also, when you have it concealed, that conserves battery because it keeps it at the lower setting. And
Oh, that's nice. So I see you have something over CC Shadow there. We have a lot of people that do CC Shadows. What do you have for that? Right in front.
yeah, so the CZ Shadow, beautiful gun, right?
Yes, I see.
Smooth shooter. Here we have a CTL Plus. That's an 1100 lumen C series. Also has the same kind of characteristics as the others. And this is an RFX 45, an enclosed dot sight, right? One of the benefits of that is if you get in, with some of the others, you can get junk in them. If you fall in the snow and it gets packed in there, I don't think you probably have to worry about that in Puerto Rico, but dirt, anything that can get into there can get in the way, whereas this is nice and enclosed. It's also a little easier to pick up the sight picture when you're looking down a tube, right? It kind of guides your eyes right down that.
That's correct.
Yep.
So for all the CC shooters, they have different plasmas, right? They have also opportunities now.
Exactly.
Not just the regular modern red dots on it.
We do have an RFX 44 as well. Now this one, we have a plate for it that'll fit on a shield footprint.
Okay.
So it's about the smallest enclosed emitter that can fit on just about any gun. That can even be mounted, say, on a Hellcat.
So technically it would be like a modular one. You can put it almost in any one as long as you have the footprint on
Yep,
it.
exactly.
That's cool.
We also have some rifle products. These are some of our newest things out there. This is a modern red dot MRD 25. This is the smaller version. I don't know if you can see the reticle in there, but it's a bullet rise compensation reticle. It's got some chevrons on the outside for ranging, and then it's got 3 dots. The top dot is a 5200 0. The second dot down is for 15 yards, and the third dot down is for 7 yards.
Oh, so you don't have to adjust with that or compensate with your eye or in the lighting because you already have the 3 dots on.
Yep, so anywhere from 200 yards down, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because there's a distance between your sight here and the barrel.
Yep.
And that gets bigger as you get closer to the target. So if you want to do some really accurate close-in shooting, that's the reticle for you.
Nice, nice. Or if you do multiple, like we do, that we do sometimes 2 guns and 3 guns, you sometimes have larger distances and shorter distances. And instead of switching from side to side, you can just use your main side to switch different lanes.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Right. So then up front here we have a 4-lux. This is our 4-lux Duo, which is a light and a laser. If you want to look up at the ceiling there, you can see how bright it is. Even at a bright Coliseum here, it's fully bright, 1100 lumens. This one charges similarly with this, same stuff back here. Keep it always charged. You can keep it in your safe. You can keep it in your bedside, whatever it is. You can change the settings by pushing the 2 buttons and go to light or laser or the combination of both. It also has a setting where if you push both buttons and you hold them for a while, it'll turn into a very, very low light setting. So if you're walking around at night and you don't want to get, mess up your night vision or you draw attention, you can keep it at that, and then as soon as you grab it and rock and roll, it brightens up and it's time to go.
That's a very nice trick, and it also serves as a hand grip.
Exactly. So it's not additional stuff on your weapon. You got something that is multifunctional.
Yeah, and we're used to the regular company or regular industry having the light mounted on the side, very heavy, extra pads, lines coming up. So that removes all of that.
Exactly.
That's
when
amazing
they got rid
work.
of lines, those cables are a pain, right?
Yeah, mine's right now are stripped to the bare minimum, so they're still hanging by a life, but we're still there.
So I'll show this as the 35. It's just a much bigger optic. This has the widest view you're going to find, right?
The window is huge for that.
And it's really skinny on the sides, so it keeps your whole sight picture open.
Yeah. The edges of the sight itself is not wider than it's. That's awesome.
Right. Finally, I'll show you this guy here. So we got a couple different things here. This is a 1:8 first focal plane scope. This one is available exclusively at Optics Planet. Okay. It's a great deal. It's around $300. Up front here, this is our laser hand stop. The idea is you can just, especially for a pistol, right? So you don't get your hand up by the barrel, and then just by pulling your finger in, you can activate the laser. And this one comes in infrared as well for those, pig hunters and night vision users, right?
Yeah, it's needed.
As well, you were talking about the shooting before, and when you're switching between like a high power and a dot. This is our RFX 45 mounted on our pinch. Now the pinch has a 35-degree offset, so it's not as far out.
Okay.
And it's adjustable in this direction.
Oh, so you can
depending on how big your optic is, you can get it really tight in there for the crispest, tightest, least movement possible.
That's amazing. That's actually amazing. We're used to the 45 can. That's the regular standard, right?
Right.
Nice.
Right. So for your 3-gun shooting, when movement needs to be optimized, there you are.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So other than this, where can the people find you? Where can they search for you?
We are on Amazon. We are in many of the different websites. Our main website, ViridianWeaponTech.com. You can order directly from us.
Okay.
We're all over the place.
Okay, see, this is amazing. We love the company so far. We love the product that you're putting out. This is a great display. I'm pretty sure that a lot of people in Puerto Rico have interest in different of the sites that we're seeing today. Hopefully we can bring them down to Puerto Rico. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Let me close the video for you guys. Familia, muchas gracias a todos. Ya saben que estamos aquí con Casey de Viridian Weapon Tech. Entonces, cualquier cosa que necesiten, déjenos saber que para eso que estamos. Nos vemos en el próximo video, familia.
Gracias.
Yeah, man. So que ustedes saben que a mí siempre se me olvida algo, pero esta vez no fue a mí. There's more for us. Casey, tell us what we got.
All right, we had a couple of things we were talking about there and wanted to discuss. So this is a SAR 9 SOCOM, and we wanted to show that this is the RFX 15 that fits on there really nicely. It's a shield footprint, and then it also allows for co-witness of the sights. And that, of course, with a nice rail, will fit any of our C series as well. And the last thing I want to show you that usually makes people happy is this is our Fact Duty, we call this. It's available in a police version and in a commercial version. But essentially, when you pull it out, it turns on and it begins recording video and audio in 1080p. It can store up to 3 hours of video.
Wow.
You can retrieve the video from USB, and you can have it either in overwrite or in not overwrite. So if you don't want to lose anything on there, you can set it so that it'll stop at 3 hours, or you can say, I always just want to keep overwriting, and it'll keep on continuously recording without stopping.
That is an amazing product. And so if it's just as soon as you draw, it starts videotaping.
That's correct.
You're going to be protected in many ways, not just your regular firearm defense, but you also have a legal defense or a legal backup in your sense, right?
That's right.
That's amazing.
Many of the police who use it, right, they're using body cameras.
Yeah,
they're
right
usually
here.
centered about here. And so when you draw and you're using your weapon, it blocks.
Yep, you're obstructing most of your view.
But this is seeing everything.
That's a great concept. How did you guys came out with that idea for a frontal mounted camera?
That's a good question. In fact, it was before I got to the company that it happened, and
It's a cool idea.
Just a general idea that decided it was a good thing, and it's now patented technology.
Well, I hope all of the law enforcement officers around the states and in Puerto Rico have started using this kind of product, because it definitely makes a change in everybody. And for us shooters, for civilian shooters, that's going to make some great videos for us to recap through our videos, right?
Absolutely. One thing that's interesting, I had a friend who was not shooting well with his gun, right?
Okay.
And so we pulled this out, and I said, I think there's nothing wrong with the gun. Let's see how you're shooting. So we got the video. We were able to then slow it down and see that every time he shot, the laser would come down to the corner, so he was pushing the trigger. So it's also good for training and understanding how you're shooting and be able to know better how to fix what your issues might be.
And that's actually awesome. We promote the use of videos for all of our students and competitors to get a better knowledge of themselves.
Yeah.
There's no better way of you learning than actually seeing your results and growing from them. So
Yes, sir.
that is an amazing way to have it. So Casey, again, thank you very much, man, for opening your doors to us. Anything you guys need from us, feel free to let us know. And you guys, you better come and check this out. So I'll see you soon.
Thank you.